down 200 points, but now that incremental 50-60 point fall is what we're seeing on the index. Good time to get in. Nimesh, tell us, how are you reading the data points today, and is it the flows that is causing this kind of a fall?
Nigel, yesterday's number gave a bit of a glimmer that maybe that FI selling is coming towards an end, and maybe that's too early to read that, because again the sense I'm getting is today there is FI selling and it's intensified, especially in the second half. Once the Europe opened, we saw a big cut in the large cap names. So again, the buy side ratio, my indication is it's close to 1:2 on the sell side. So again, the net number will be important to track. And that's something to, will have an impact on the overall sentiment as well. But I guess technically too, we've broken the very crucial support of 24,070 on the Nifty.
Yeah.
If that now, and that was a feedback as well. If that gets taken out, you might see a bigger cut in the Nifty and in the Bank Nifty, and that's maybe showing up in today's fall as well. The challenge now is technically the next big support is only around 23,500. So another 400 points can easily, can get knocked off. So that's a technical view, but from a flow perspective, it looks like there is selling from the larger FIs today. And I guess, the sharper reactions to the earnings continue. We saw big cuts in likes of Britannia, and a lot of numbers which came even during market hours have not been very supportive. So again, that's coming to a fag end of the earnings season. So that bad news is going to end maybe next week. But I guess the FI number is something to track very closely. And again, looks like from the feedback that I've picked up today, that selling is intensified, at least in the second half.
Well, let's see whether or not we get another time lucky, because at 23,800, the markets have bounced back twice. So let's see whether or not we get the third time lucky, or in fact, this time we break it and move to the 200 DMA. What about individual stocks? What are you picking up?
So a lot of names in the overall market have done well despite the sharp fall-off. For instance, Trent has recovered sharply in the last couple of days. Even the volumes on the high side, and I understand a leading domestic mutual fund has been an aggressive buyer as well in Trent after the recent correction post the earnings. So that's the first name. The second stock is Macrotech Developers. Weak market, that stock is up 4%. The volumes are slightly on the higher side and looks like some bit of buying interest is back. So expect high delivery volumes, and there are buy flows from larger FIs in Macrotech Developers today. The third stock is CE Infosystem, the MapMy India. That stock has been under pressure post the Q2 earnings for second day running. I understand there is aggressive selling from larger FIs in CE Infosystem, which is MapMy India. And the last is Max Healthcare. There I understand there are block bids been shown by a lot of FI investors. So there is buying interest from larger institutions, is what I understand. And again, additionally, I understand a long only fund has been an active buyer of late in Max Healthcare. So that's the last name on my list.
Nimesh, thank you very much for that. So those are stocks which we need to watch out for as